Good morning, friends of Maine the Way. It's day trip day. We are on the road for our February day trip. We're trying to alternate between an outdoor adventure and an around town adventure. So today is going to be the latter. We have a really exciting activity planned for the afternoon, which I can't wait for. And we've got some really good meals that we're going to weave through as well. First things first is always coffee. We picked up a coffee and a croissant at the proper cup, and I think we're going to have our more substantial kind of like brunchy lunch meal next. So stay tuned for a great day. Just got to the Alma store. We're gonna have a little brunch here. The menu looks amazing. We used to come when it was under different ownership and always loved grabbing a sandwich and some chips after running the Sheepscot River, but the place just looks divine. Everything on the menu, it was so hard to narrow it down. I ended up getting an Italian, which is like not a standard order for me, but it just looked so good that I was like, I feel like they do it well here. And Cam was between the standard and French toast, but when we saw the loaf of bread that they have over there on the counter, it was like, okay, this is going to be so good. So started with a little cappuccino and some fresh squeezed orange juice, which during citrus season is a must for me, and cannot wait to give the food a try. Cheers. I feel like it's like a fork and knife sandwich, which also feels sacrilege, but it's also like, how do you even get your mouth around it?
Sourdough French toast is always the best.
Well, that was an incredible dining experience at the Alna store. Their new menu there was incredible. Everything we tasted this time just was so flavorful and delicious and fresh and crunchy and all the, sensations you look for. We took a peek at their dinner menu because, we'll be coming back for that and cannot wait. Feeling pretty full, so we might find a place to take a little stroll before we continue on with the day. Woohoo! We just hopped into Sherman's and got some books. They have been a loyal supporter of Maine the Way since the very beginning, and we always love getting more books. And we also went to the Rennie's across the street, where I had to get a pair of my own socks because apparently I've been stealing Cam's favorite pair, and we found a pair at Rennie's. So we're just cruising Damariscotta before our afternoon activity. I wasn't expecting to have such a successful shopping day. We just went into Wildings, and they have a bunch of just cute, nicely curated home goodies and plant things. I love my plants at home, so we didn't get a mister or any pots, but really fun inspiration. We did get a candle and a little matchstick thing, and time for the Rennie's on the other side of the street. What you looking at?
Just all these little toys and donuts. We've got auto bingo in our car, but not this one.
Oh, what versions do they have?
They have this one. It looks like kind of more rural.
A restaurant. This one could be good.
Yeah. And then there's
We have interstate.
We have interstate.
What's the green one? I think we have the green one too.
We have the green one too.
Yeah. Ooh, pink. Market Gap. Should we get it?
Maybe.
Let's do it. What a lovely visit to Damariscotta. It's such a great town. I love it all year round. I spent many summers there growing up, and it's just as lovely in the winter and shoulder seasons. Plenty of shops are still open and restaurants as well. So we're heading back there for dinner, but right now we're on our way to our afternoon activity. I'm a little nervous. I'm glad that it's a little warmer today. The thermometer is reading 49 degrees. While it could be manageable closer to 0, I don't know if I would enjoy myself if it were in the negatives like it was a couple days ago. So beautiful day. We've got the windows rolled down. We're on our way. I don't know why I'm being like cryptic about this. You probably already know it's in the title or something, but stay tuned for this adventure because it's definitely going to be an adventure, and I'm excited to share our true, pure, unfiltered experience with you. Stay tuned. Okay, we are here at the Cedar Grove mobile pop-up sauna at Glidden Point. You can see the oyster beds behind, and here's the cute little sauna. I really haven't done too much saunaing, and I also haven't done too much cold water plunging. I hear a ton of people talking about it these days, and I'm like, I think I want like a hot place to go warm up after. So we signed up for the sauna, and I'm kind of nervous. It's like really hot. All right, so I'm gonna go in. You know, when it's like so hot it chokes you a little bit. I don't know how people do this. Maybe we'll acclimate. Celsius and Fahrenheit. So we are at 180 exactly. And I hear that like when you add moisture to the sauna or to the stove, it makes it feel even hotter. So I don't think we'll be doing that. All right, I'm definitely already just drenched in sweat. I am what I'm calling on purgatory perch. So it's the upper section. Heat rises. So it's definitely much hotter up here. Hard to breathe. Definitely dripping sweat. But beautiful views. She did suggest that having an ice cold oyster out of the hot sauna is so delicious. So maybe before we jump in the ocean, we could do a little shucking. All right, I'll say we lasted, what does your clock say?
We did like 7 or 8 minutes.
7 or 8 minutes for our first sauna sesh. Cheers to a nice cold oyster after a hot, hot sauna. So refreshing, so delicious. They told me to throw it in. Just had our first oyster, first of 6 each. It was so salty and delicious, and wanted to heat up a little bit more before getting in the water. I'm not feeling so cute. I'm like sweaty and flushed. Where are we headed?
The water. Let's go.
I don't know how people do that for like minutes. I've got a brain freeze. Maybe I wasn't supposed to go under.
That's round 1 done.
My goodness.
How you feeling?
That was harder than I wanted it to be. I wanted to be like a real hero and just be like, oh, swimming in the freezing cold February waters, no problem. But I kind of chickened out. I'm proud of myself for following through. Maybe next time it'll be easier, fingers crossed.
Let's find out.
Wow, it feels really good to come back in here. This is like a funny little mind game. I've heard a lot of people talk about the benefits of cold water therapy. I'll be honest, I was more scared about the cold than the hot. The hot gave me a run for its money early on, and then the cold was hard, and now coming back to the hot, I'm like, so maybe the second time in the cold will be better. Yeah, this is like a psychological thing. No wonder people are talking about it and doing it and researching it. And I'm just a little test dummy, doing my own little research for no one but you. Okay, second time in the water. Tried to be braver. I think it worked. Yeah, it's a mind game. Had to do some big exhales before the plunge. But yeah, feels really good. Here for it. Alright, more oysters. We just finished our time in the sauna. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of like processing to do. I just like, everyone's talking about Wim Hof and, you know, cold water therapy, and I'm sure it's amazing. I don't like, everyone says you're supposed to stay longer, like build up your tolerance and stay longer over time, but I don't know. I guess, honestly, I was like, but it's hard. And I think that's exactly the point, is that it's supposed to be hard and you're supposed to want to get out. We finished the day with dinner at the River House in Damariscotta. I'm always blown away with the quality of food we find at restaurants around Maine. Cheers to that. We started with some apps. I'm still thinking about the crab dip, and Cam loved his green onion bisque. For dinner, I had the scallops, and Cam went with their burger. Both so incredible. Highly recommend adding this spot to your list. Okay, I'm really proud of myself for remembering to do a close for this video. Thank you so much for watching our February day trip up to Damariscotta area. We had so much fun cruising through the shops and at the Cedar Grove saunas. Definitely check their website. They have pop-ups throughout every week. I think they go to a different location, and then they also have a home base in Montville. So if you are interested in getting sweaty, visit their website for that information. And yeah, we are enjoying this sort of cadence of outdoor adventure, and around town we have a fun outdoor adventure on the books for March already, so stay tuned for that. And we so appreciate you watching. If you aren't already, please subscribe to our channel and give us a comment for things you would like to see from us. We always love hearing from you, and your support means so much. So like, comment, subscribe.